Never feel special in someone's life. Because humans are dynamic. Often in life, we feel very special in someone's life. We feel important, we feel appreciated, and we feel like we are the center of their world. Have you ever felt that way? You feel that the relationship you're in is so special, to the point where sometimes we forget one fundamental thing. Humans are dynamic, and their feelings can change. Perhaps we felt like we're a priority in someone's life, but in reality, people have a tendency to change, adapt, and sometimes forget what they once felt. This is why we need to prevent ourselves from feeling too special in someone's life. When we put ourselves in an unrealistic position, we risk feeling betrayed when reality comes in a way we didn't expect. But does this mean we should never feel appreciated or special? Of course not. We all have the right to feel important in someone's life. But we also need to understand that relationships are dynamic, and we can't expect everything to stay the same forever. Humans are dynamic, meaning we all undergo change. Our emotions change, our perspectives can change, and our feelings towards others can also change. At one point in life, someone might value us greatly, consider us very important, and make us a big part of their world. However, these feelings can shift over time. This doesn't mean that person no longer values us, but rather they are going through changes in their own life journey. They may be trying to find themselves, pursuing new goals, or facing personal challenges that we may not know about. We often get caught up in the idea that others will always remain the same, and their feelings toward us won't change. This gives us a sense of comfort, security, and a feeling of being special. However, when reality doesn't meet our expectations, the disappointment can run deep. We feel like we've lost something very important, but in truth, the relationship is simply changing. There's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing we can do to stop that change except accept the fact that humans are dynamic. Sometimes we need to learn not to tie our happiness to our position in someone else's life. If we depend too much on someone else's feelings to feel happy, we will be easily hurt when they no longer give us the same attention. We might feel empty, but we must remember that true happiness comes from within us, not from others. When we value ourselves, we won't be easily dependent on how others view us. There are times when we feel very close to someone, as if they are the person we rely on, the one we share all our stories and feelings with. They become friends, partners, or even family that we trust completely. However, as time passes, that relationship can go through unexpected changes. Maybe they no longer give us the same attention, or they get caught up in their own world. Sometimes we feel forgotten or even ignored, but this is where we must learn not to feel too special. Don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean we should stop caring or stop valuing others. On the contrary, it's an invitation to be wiser in our relationships. We must realize that everyone has their own life, with all its dynamics. We may have meant a lot to someone at one time, but no one can guarantee that those feelings will last forever. Accepting this reality doesn't mean we're not valuable or important. It simply means we accept change as a part of life that cannot be avoided. Our lives as humans are full of uncertainties, and the relationships we form with others are also influenced by many factors that are beyond our control. It's not uncommon to feel lulled by a sense of comfort, but in reality, those feelings can change without warning. Sometimes we feel lost when the feelings of others toward us are no longer the same as they once were. But believe me, this is a very human thing. It's important to remember that our feelings toward others can also change over time. We may have once felt very close, but as time goes by, we may feel a distance forming. This is just a normal part of our life journey. So, if our feelings can change, why should we feel that other people's feelings should remain the same forever? Accepting this reality doesn't mean we shouldn't hope to receive attention or affection from others. We can still hope to be valued, cared for, and feel special in someone's life. However, we must realize that those feelings can come and go, and that's completely natural. We cannot force someone to feel special about us if they're going through their own changes in life. We cannot control other people's feelings, but we can control how we respond to those changes. By accepting that we can't always be the most important person in someone's life, we can actually become stronger and more independent. We no longer rely on the feelings of others to feel happy or valued. Instead, we can create happiness from within ourselves, find a bigger purpose in life, and ensure we continue to grow even when our relationships with others change. We learn to value ourselves without needing recognition from others. Changes in relationships are not the end of everything. They are merely a phase in our life journey. When we can accept that humans are dynamic, we will be better prepared to face changes with an open heart. We will find it easier to let go and give space for others to grow according to their own path. And when the time comes, we can build back healthier and better relationships with mutual respect for each other's changes. Remember, we all have our own life journeys, and sometimes it means we'll meet people who make us feel special, and there are times when we'll feel that those feelings are lost. But the most important thing is how we view ourselves and value our own life journey. We don't need to feel overly special in someone's life to feel valuable. Love yourself, accept change, and let life flow beautifully.